come out and see some of the loudest vehicles in the world. It will definitely put a smile on your face. Bring the whole family to Lucas Oil Motor Speedway Park June 8th and the 9th. If you're a competitor, pre-register and choose Basswars as your interest in the show.
What's up?
It's down.
Yeah, I guess. Not much. Oh, we got a few people in here already. What's up, Jeff? What's up, Chuck? How you doing, man? Oof.
Man, that weather this weekend was gorgeous, wasn't it?
It was. It definitely was. We got 70s today. You got to feel that 70s.
Right. Well,
Hey,
we got
Tim.
a lot of building done while you were here, so that's good.
Oh, man, you're telling me. Did a whole build in a weekend.
2, 3.
Oh, yeah, 3 builds. Yeah. That was a weekend. Oh, go ahead. Your son's in the chat.
I see that. Jeremy said, "Hey, Daddy." What's up, Jeremy?
What's up, Timmy? What's up, Jeremy?
Chuck.
Yeah, and Chuck. Yep. Yeah, we were over there. Jeremy, Sutton, and I both were up in Michigan.
What's going on, Mr. Dan? Yeah, how about that knockoff was a success here. We definitely had to go, but I love doing that kind of stuff with you guys.
Yeah. We were definitely gonna do a live, and just didn't get around to it. Stuff got crazy, and we had a lot of builds we were doing, but I wanted everybody to see the camaraderie that we have as a team, and we all work together as a family. So wish we could see that happen more in the lanes, and everybody that's into it, we all are into the same thing. So I want to see everybody get along, have a good time. I know we had a good time this weekend, like I said.
Oh, the mosquitoes are out already. Oh.
That's fun. So, well, and he's gone. I don't know. I have no idea what happened with him. Yeah, exactly, man. That is what we did this past weekend. We were helping each other. None of the builds were mine, so I mean, we all were just building each other's stuff, all helping each other, putting our hands in everybody's build, and we got it done. Had a lot of happy people. I know Jeremy's happy. You're back.
Yeah, I killed a mosquito and I happened to hit the button right where it said leave.
Oh, of course. He says he's so happy with the build. It's so loud. Yeah, we definitely put in some work on Jeremy's build. Everybody did.
Working on old Patrick back here behind me, his build today. We're trying to get his sides finished up for him.
And that is an awesome build that he's got. I can't wait to see that thing come alive. I cannot wait to see that truck come alive back there.
Pat can't wait to see this truck come alive. He's been waiting for over 2 years.
Oh, I know. Yeah, he was explaining it to me that it's just been sitting in his driveway.
Is there an echo in here? Or is it me?
But
Tim's back there watching our live over in the corner.
Who is?
Tim.
Oh, Tim. Of course he is. Yeah. No, we we had a really good a weekend, and I know Pat's gonna come out swinging. I know he is. I know I'm
Yeah.
gonna be. What?
You know that is one thing, man. Like I said, it's the base community coming together when everybody needs to get something done. A lot of people were there to help out. It was good to see everybody, jumping in and helping and pushing to get things done. You guys drive all the way up from Indiana. It shows definitely a commitment to getting base, into rides and like not a lot of people want to drive that far to do even just to come to a show. So you guys coming out to build, it shows a lot.
Yeah.
Is it raining?
It's like 218 miles each way.
You can roll my windows up and stitch.
It's
I need to get my
definitely
car
a
brought in.
drive.
Oh, bro, hold on. I gotta go bring my car inside real quick. It's starting to pour rain real quick. Hold on. Mr. Pat, here, I got it.
I was gonna go tell them.
Yeah, tell Bell give you the keys. Man, my car's sitting outside with the windows all down.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll bring it in Bay 1.
You did have
Sorry.
both windows down on it.
That's a good time.
Yeah, definitely. Always is, right?
Yeah. I forgot about it, but I didn't know the rain was coming. That kind of caught me off guard. I could just hear it hitting the top of the roof.
Yeah, Chuck, I try, man. I try to be a team player. Boba says, is the Honda in?
Yeah, Honda's always in. That thing lives here. See? Yeah.
Yeah. Honda's in, Boba. You good, bro. I found insulation from your roof inside my car. That's what Jeremy said. Yeah.
No, we can put it over here inside here.
We did
Yeah,
too.
put it behind the van. Here, I can hear you. Want to say hi to everybody? I got my live on here. Say hi to Jeremy. Hey, you guys can see Bell for a change.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey. Hey. What are you doing tonight?
Huh?
What are you doing tonight?
Okay.
What's up, Eric? How you doing, man? Yeah. Nothing. Jeremy says, hi, mama.
Hello.
Hi, mama. Jessica says, hey, Bill.
Hey.
Yeah.
I got charge of the phone a minute while he's bringing Stitch in. It don't have a seat in it. I'm not moving it.
Right. I understand. Think about my Cobalt. I'll let you drive that around.
What?
I said, what about my Cobalt? You can drive that around.
I have and Jim has.
Oh, I was gonna say. I mean, no, there's no seats in that.
Sorry, I'm having a hard time hearing. I'm moving. They're moving cars, so you can't hear anything.
The boss is alive. Exactly. She is actually the chaos coordinator. That is what. That's her
For real.
title. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly, Dan. The warden's here. Dan Campbell says the warden's here.
That too.
Yeah. Everybody knows that without her, that she keeps us all going for real.
I try.
She's an awesome person.
Somebody's got to be.
Yeah.
We'll
And
let Jess do it on your end.
she is a female judge. She is going
Yep.
to be one of the judges for Basswars.
She's our SQ queen.
Yeah. She's done tons of
Gonna
SQ
try anyways.
testing. Right? You've been through a ton of SQ testing and
Yep.
training.
Yep.
And that's kind of her specialty. She loves doing the SQ stuff. So be on the lookout for some of that stuff too, guys.
Yep.
I know that's what we're really trying to get Demo Wars wrapped around. A lot of it is going to be SQ more than just loudness.
Yeah.
Get rid of some of the people that are like just super loud, but it's just a lot of distortion. Try to get rid of the distortion. Bring, nice clean sound to the lanes or whatever when you're competing. So why hide Jeremy Sutton?
And she still has a 153 daily driver.
Shit.
What? Jeremy's
And
got
she's still a 153 daily driver.
Hope it ain't shit.
Oh yeah, I was thinking it might have dripped.
Jeremy says Bell shows up, so we hide. Oh, he did say that. Yeah. What's up, Jeremy?
I was just gonna put you inside of the car too.
Hey, KK.
Did you see the next show is near Cincinnati? Did you?
Next show near Cincinnati.
Yeah,
I don't know. I could not tell you. I know that is Tony Dolger would be who you probably want to get in contact with. I would assume being it's Ohio over there. I know he does Columbus and pretty much South, Columbus and South. I'm not sure who all is what shows are going on over there right now.
No, our show going to be down there near Detroit, and obviously not close to Cincinnati, but in the region area. Come to that one.
Oh, nice, Chuck. Yeah. What's up, Kevin? Yeah. Yeah, Cincinnati's not that far from us either, so. But yeah. I know I got my shows coming up here in just just in like a couple weeks. I mean, it's the 4th. I got a show on the 16th in Marion, Indiana at the soccer fields, and he disappeared again. And then I also got one on the 23rd in Plainfield, Indiana, which is in Indianapolis. I mean, Plainfield's part of Indianapolis. And then
He's back.
Yeah, and he's back. But we got I know I got a couple shows in between, but I know for them up there they got a busing of the bass. That'll be April 27th.
Yep.
And that'll be in Bay City, Michigan.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. And that is also the place he was saying it's not a bad idea to bring a fishing pole along if you want and have some fun. It's always good, family-friendly, organized events that I know that between Basswars and the team that we're on, we try to make it as family-friendly as possible. We know y'all got kids and stuff, so we try to keep it decent for you guys.
Family
David
friend.
Kleps. Yeah, David Kleps is also. I'm new to the competition side. Didn't know what class I'd be in. I have a 10 Nightshade V 515s on a 5 Salt 8Ks with a folded baffle design and a solid bolted passenger door. Oof. Yeah, that's what's your dash and stuff look like, David? Like is it like a extreme dash, custom like wood dash, like everything changed up front, or that's what I was thinking, Dan. That's why I was asking.
You got to bolt the door, so yeah, definitely extreme.
Yeah. Jeremy, you got to go versus him. You got to go versus David now. Being loud.
Yeah, like this kind of stuff tends to make it extreme.
I mean, it's still caged, but I don't know if they would consider it extreme.
No, I said this stuff is what makes it extreme when you start getting into that whole steel.
Yeah.
Bolting door shut and all the way in the front. It's not quite extreme quite yet.
Yeah, I I wouldn't consider his extreme yet because he said he's not caged. That's a really nice build though. I like Pat's build. So
yeah, we're gonna run that on the dads here tomorrow. See how it comes out, how it's gonna play now with the sides sealed up.
yeah, so with extreme it'd probably be definitely extreme, David, which is still because of the fact that your door's all bolted.
If the doors are bolted shut.
So being your door's bolted shut, you're gonna be in like what is it? Unleashed demo. You know, just a heads up, it'd be an unleashed demo. So I think there's a couple other. There's another one too that you'd be good to rock in, but I know for sure that unleashed demo would be one you could do.
Yeah, just because it has steel in it though doesn't make it totally extreme, but definitely the door does.
Yeah.
He said it's not steeled up, but even still.
Yeah.
We got a few people that got some steel stuff in there that will still not be in the streaming class.
I mean, it's like my car though, I guess in a way. I don't have a dash, but I got a steel floor and a wood, or not a steel. Yeah, I guess steel and concrete floor and a wood roof. So like, am I extreme or not? You know, I don't got the cool dash.
I don't know. Does it sound extreme?
It sounds a little overboard.
I don't know.
It sounds a little overboard, but yeah. So I would say, yeah, I'd probably classify the car as an extreme, but I don't know.
Yeah, well, your dash is completely gutted and gone. So yes, sir.
Come on, let me have some fun with it, man. You got a wood floor in yours. Yo, what's up, David?
David Lopez.
Yeah, that's the guy up there with the Horner, Team Directronics, Team DTX. Jeremy says he hopes he can win the extreme class. Hey, what's up, Tony? How you doing, man? You got your amps and everything? Eric says, I live dangerously, LOL. Stock cabin, just deadener in the roof.
I'm ready to use that old Bondo glass tomorrow.
What do you use that on?
Those bead pillar. I want to take and clean the bead pillars up and smooth them out. So we're going to put the Bondo glass on there.
You just need the all bracket now, Tony. Yeah. Hey, at least it's coming along, man. I know you've been steady working at it. I've been watching your build, man. I know we're friends on Facebook, so I watch your build, bro. I've been watching it. Yeah. I mean, I got a couple builds, but yeah. You're running 320s. Yeah. And I know on my Jimmy, it's got what, 2 270s and 1 320 on it. Yeah, I'm running 3 alts on my Jimmy that I have also.
Yes, sir.
So I don't know if you're familiar with Jakar Audio, but they did my build. Yeah, I know Jakar. Yeah. You came to one of my shows, David. I know who you are now. I'm pretty sure you're the guy that came to one of my shows. You trailered your truck, but I seen it. I did see it. I think you did a lot of demos, I believe, but you didn't come up to the lanes.
Didn't Jakar do like JP's first build or something, or one of his builds?
Yes, they did. They did one of his builds, not his first one, but they did do
yeah, the 10 PS18. Yeah, pretty sure that. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, Jeremy, it's a fun class. I like stealth. Honestly, I love watching the Trump classes. To be honest with you, it's one of my favorites. Like, Jakar did the cruise build. Yeah. No alternator from Brand X. And mine's not Brand X either. Mine are both CESs.
Billy said you were wearing a Jakar t-shirt right now.
I bet that shirt was expensive, Billy. I'm just messing with you. Um, he says he does a 60 plus and hasn't lost a windshield in the last year, so he's kind of shocked. Yeah. Oh, yours are brand X. Oh, okay. Yeah, mine are CESs. Yeah, I
Man,
mean,
still haven't lost a window. That's pretty good, actually.
yeah. He said he's doing a 60 plus for over a year and hasn't lost a windshield yet. So frequency, yeah, for sure, Jeff. Those frequency based classes are awesome. I love them. Like the 0 to 19 is a blast. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's that hurricane life. I'm doing mid 60s with a cracked windshield and it's still holding on. Yeah. You want to show them what a Honda windshield looks like after it's hitting like mid 60s? I'm just kidding. Flops like a dead fish for sure, though. Yeah, I bet it does, man. Firewall hasn't cracked yet, Billy says. Oh yeah, see, this is what happened to the Honda's windshield. Oh yeah, he was just goofing off.
Yeah.
I mean, what? Yeah, it's crazy how it curved. Like the brakes are curved, like just like this. You can see exactly where like the pressure hit. I love it. I think that's awesome. But I love his build too. That's because it's a Sonic, Jeremy. That's why your windshield cracked when you did a 40. No offense to anybody that drives Sonics. I like them. They're good little cars, whatever. Maybe.
Yeah, it's not a good view from the inside.
Yeah. Dude, there's glass all over the hood of that thing. There's glass everywhere. We just made it down to Voorhees this weekend, and that glass holds still, completely baffled. Yeah, exactly. Sonic boom. And Chuck says, I would love to crack my windshield. Dude, we all say that until it keeps happening, and then it costs money, and it sucks.
Especially when you have like a heads-up display window or something that's super expensive.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, or like even like Luke Venezuela's build, man. Like he had that special acoustical glass that came that year. That for that year Escalade that he has, they offered an acoustical glass made for music, and he tried that for a while. It lasted a little better than what the factory glass did, but I mean, you could always make your own, David.
It's like I don't think it was tested at 20 hertz.
What?
Luke's windshield. Oh, it's acoustical. Yeah, it loves music. It's just not 20 hertz at 164 dBs.
So Jeffrey was like, I wonder if I could talk to Billy into a subsonic suicide class, like 0 to 10 hertz. Oof. Yes, Jessica, my Cobalt windshield, yes, it looks like a pumpkin.
Subsonic 0 to 10 hertz.
Yeah. Oof. He said this shitbox Focus popped glass at 148, but after I welded the frame up around the windshield, it's been holding. Yeah, that support around the windshield definitely helps. Definitely. You have all that extra, so it ain't flexing as much, it ain't moving, so you're saving your windshield. And what's up, Pat?
Patrick. Yo.
Here's Pat. He's got an awesome
Pat's build that we're working on.
Yeah.
We just helping him button it up. He kind of been chomping at the bit.
Yeah.
We getting him right.
But it's getting there. He has a very nice build, that's for sure.
Lots of DC power, or should I say lots of DC subs.
Will be
lots of DC cone area.
Yeah, lots of DC cone area.
A lot of DC cone area in that build.
Yeah.
And some pretty cool amps as well. So
Yeah, he definitely got some pretty cool amps. I
uh,
almost would say one of a kind, but I'm sure there's like a couple more
there
floating
might
around.
be a couple more,
Yeah,
but yeah, I don't think there's very many of
Yeah,
those.
I believe he did 2 10Ks, an 8K. Maybe it was 2 10Ks, an 8K, 2 6Ks, and a 3.5.
Yeah, for
So he
sure.
does have
Joe.
the only 2 10Ks that were made.
He's got the only 2 that were made.
Yeah.
For the 10K model.
Yeah.
It might have been 2 of everything. I think it might have been like it was two 3.5K, 2 6Ks, 2 8Ks.
When Jacob Morris was running full tilt himself, he was trying to get more equipment and stuff in, like build his brand, basically.
Because he was going to start doing stubs.
Did like 2
and,
lines.
Yeah.
He's got 2 of the.
Pat got the proto 10Ks from him.
Yeah, prototype
For
10Ks.
1,100 a piece.
He stole them from him.
Yeah, for 1,100 a piece. I heard him.
That's what he said,
I
1,100.
heard him say it
Crazy,
from
dog.
1,100 a
Look
piece.
at other brands, 8,
It's
9.
great seeing all the enthusiasm in the community. It's awesome.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know, like I said, Jeremy,
It's dope. It looks
he's-
good. It's definitely coming along real nice. He's got all the subs in it already. He got the side panels all foamed all in and everything today. It definitely look good.
and that's a 6th order, correct?
It is a 6th order. Yep.
Yeah. That thing's gonna be awesome. I
Pat,
can't
you want
wait.
to turn the light on? They can see it, I guess.
Hey, as long as he don't care. I mean, as long as he's cool with it.
Yeah, Pat's cool. Here, we can pull that. I'll show you guys what we've been working on for him. So we've been doing these side panels. We've been putting on the beat pillar skirts, getting 2x6 on here. But there you go. So the light's on your side. Kick this light on, and you can see up in here. There we go. All right. There she be.
Can you get it up in there a little farther?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to see like the rear port and stuff too. So, because it kind of blends in on the camera. I don't know if
Can you see
anybody
it now?
Yeah. And what are those, Pat? What kind of subs?
Level 5.
Okay. And they're 18s?
Yes, sir.
All right. Level 5 18s.
Yeah. So we've been putting in a we did a 2x12 and cut it, shape it all in, bolt it all in, and put some foams to make it a little bit easier and quicker to sand and clean up and fill holes. And then we'll go back over with the green hair.
Yeah,
Short strand. That's what that short strand is you were asking me for is going on right here.
The what?
The short strand.
Oh.
It'll cover over this little pockets of foam a little bit that we got right here. We'll sand that all down and then short strand over so that way it's all flush.
Oh, gotcha. The kitty hair.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He's excited, man. I know he's been dying to play. Like I said, he's been down for a couple years. So
right on, Donnie. Yeah, for sure. He said it should be a solid setup. He loves his 618s.
yeah.
I caught that DUI.
You remember, boys and girls, don't get caught with a DUI, and you might not be stuck without a ride for a few.
With a second DUI.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Second DUI. I wasn't gonna say nothing. That was him.
Yeah, that was a quick commercial.
Yeah, he got rolled up on 2 DUIs, so he kind of had to park the ride.
And that's today's lesson, guys. Don't get DWIs. Or DUIs.
No DUIs. Very bad.
DUIs are very bad.
Now he's going to he's going to be Captain Blow and Go now.
Chuck says he loves his beer, but he can't drink and drive. Captain Blow and Go.
What's that?
Captain Blow and Go. What?
Chuck said, "I love my beer, but I can't drink and drive."
What's up, Kenneth?
What's
How you
up,
doing,
Kenneth?
man? Show's coming up, buddy. Show's coming up soon. Got 12 days.
March 16th around the corner.
Yeah. It's gonna be a pretty good
Brandon, you
turnout.
got that nice new term lab ready and fired up yet?
I have, but I haven't got everything set up yet. But I'm gonna get a hold of Billy, and me and Billy are gonna get all these fancy backgrounds and stuff all put in it and reconfigure it to the way Basswars term lab needs to be. Jeremy said Pat's ride's names can be called Captain Morgan. Of course, Jeremy. Of course,
Hey,
Jeremy.
Pat, Jeremy said you need to call your base ride Captain Morgan.
I heard him laugh.
Oh no, Mr. Jameson.
He said no, Mr. Jameson.
Mr. Jameson, all right. Yeah, Chuck says
He's
blow and
learned his
go.
lesson.
Chuck said blow and go would be a good build name.
Dude, I'll never fucking drive again after drinking.
Yeah, it's not worth it, is it?
He said blow and go has got to be a good name.
The B&G.
The B&G.
The B&G. The B&G wagon. Jeremy says
Definitely,
hashtag,
yeah.
let's hold my beer. Oh yeah, Greg. Greg Kelly says going to be a special guest on Thursday night's show. John Kent from Rogue Audio will be on there talking about Made of Steel and some door prizes.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do is get us set somebody up to come up onto our show. I will have confirmation this week too. So it's always nice to have the special guest jump on. Make sure you guys are joining that on Thursday night. Check it out with with Greg and see that. It's gonna be cool.
That's Billy and Jimmy that does Thursday nights.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
And Wednesdays is Dan O'Brien and Melissa.
Yeah.
And then we got
I was
Mondays.
thinking Greg was jumping on and going to do one there for us or something there. And I forgot if Billy does do the Thursdays.
Are you jumping on that one too, Greg? You going to be a special guest too? Jeremy said cherry whiskey.
Cherry whiskey.
Oh man, Jeremy, you're still on trying to name his truck. He already has a name now. It's Jameson.
He said he's still trying to name his truck.
Cherry whiskey.
I've tried it, but it won't let you. Huh? That's weird. Yeah, no, that build is gonna be really nice. And like Greg said, you guys just keep tuning in, check out the different streams. I know they're all pretty fun. I mean, everybody has their own view on it and their own perspective on different things. Me and James get into more of like, we are competitors as well as judges. We both compete. We both have cars. We both have builds. We both build. We both do everything. So we have our own perspectives as other judges and other, shows do. I mean, yeah, like Kenneth just mentioned, the bucket challenge. We were super busy, Kenneth. I'm not even gonna lie. We literally hammered out 3 different builds, not mentioning there was multiple other builds. In between that we were like squeezing in and out to get little things fixed on.
And still maintaining the stuff for the shop too. We had a couple shop customers come through.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, exactly. We did, and then we had Nick with the charging thing going on with his Impala.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just a bunch of stuff. A lot of stuff came up this weekend, and it got super, super crazy. But it was a long weekend, and I was tired.
Still are.
3 builds in a weekend. That'd have been a lot of beer for me. Kenneth says fix mine. Man, I'll tell you, I saw that, Greg. That's awesome. At 164.66 out of the Sundown Power Wheel, first hit at 30 hertz. Clamp
Greg
Over
Kelly got a
6K.
64 6 Sundown Power Wheels. His first hit at 30 years. Climbed over 6K.
Yeah.
In the Power Wheels class?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
That's like,
Yeah.
whoa, what the heck?
How the fuck does a Power Wheels even hold that much weight and material?
Yeah, Greg.
Fucking
So
steel
being you're on here, I know me and Billy's talked a couple times.
Tell Mitch you got a Power Wheel. Keep it
And
up with you, bro.
I messaged you, I believe, but I never got nothing back. So I was gonna ask you. For motorcycles, demo wars, is it gonna be set up similar to what it is for is that set up as similar as like cars? Or like if the speakers are just in stock locations, are they going to be in a lower class? Greg's taking Bill's place. Oh, okay. Oh, he said that was on battery only. Jeremy says that's a lot louder than me. I'm quiet. Chuck says he needs that Power Wheels. Okay. Well, I mean, I know that was kind of like your thing, so I wanted to see what you thought. I know I had a few I got about 18 motorcycles that compete with me in the motorcycle demo wars, and they're all buddies, they're all good friends. The one guy's motorcycle, just none of the guys can compete with it. It's way past their level. So they were just trying to see if there was a way to do like a lightweight, heavyweight, and a middleweight or whatever class on the bike, so they don't beat him every time. Because as of right now, he's dominating it here.
Pop his tires.
Yeah, so that's why I was asking Greg. Yeah, I don't know how, but I met that dude at a gas station, and I heard him playing his music on his bike, and I went up there and just started talking to him, and next thing I know, it was like him and his wife at the first show, and then the next time it was like him and 4 more motorcycles, and then the next time he comes, it was like him and more motorcycles, and then he got a hold of me before this season and said that he's got like 16 bikes that are going to be at my show. And they're planning on running the rest of the year. So
We got a few up here too that want to run.
Yeah. We actually talked to the one guy yesterday, right before we left. Yeah, Andrew.
Yep. On the Harley. Yep.
Yep. He's got a really nice build as well. So yeah, dude, for real, that'd be awesome if you get Billy. Just kind of let me know what you guys are thinking. I kind of sent Billy a thing about it. See what he thinks too, but just let me know what you guys think. Chuck wants to know if that Power Wheels will fit a fat guy, Greg. That's funny.
15s will be here for you for Worlds, Jeremy.
Yeah, he's curious. He's wondering if those other 15s would be louder in his build, but.
Oh, they're 4-inch coils. I don't know if the efficiency is higher than those ones. So you need to see what he's doing first.
So the efficiency is higher with the 4-inch coils that you have?
Yeah, believe it or not, that the efficiency is higher than those.
Over a 3.5-inch coil?
Yeah, it was a rating on it was 89, I think.
It's all right. I'm a fat guy too, man. To point out, glass itself wasn't an issue. So Eric Carver, but 50's in it. To point out, glass itself wasn't an issue. Yeah, I don't know. It's no, it's cool. I enjoy everybody coming in here on Mondays, and we all hang out and learn some new stuff. See some.
We're gonna
new
get
stuff.
some Power Wheels. We're gonna get some Power Wheels up here in Michigan. I know there's a few people that were wanting to run Power Wheels here too, so I'll have to make sure that we are situated with it properly and doing it the correct way to meter. That's one thing I've not done yet is meter the Power Wheel.
You just go goes in the kick just like normal.
You just
I
throw
know
it down
some
on
of
the
their
floor.
ports come out. Yeah, it just goes right down in that floor. I know that's where I've seen it put. I mean, even at Slam, I believe that's where it was set. It was just right down in the kick.
That'd be fun as well. That'd be fun as well.
Get like a
And just like
like-
a regular car.
team power wheel, like 5 power wheels that just go to. These guys over here conspiring on more power wheels.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna have like all the neighborhood kids being picked up in limousines and drug over to Basswars shows.
Gym is about 30 minutes from Grand Rapids, 35 minutes from Grand Rapids, 30 to 35 minutes. I, on the other hand, am about 3 hours and 45 minutes one way, but I drove up there with Jeremy Sutton, another guy in the chat. We drove up there. We did his build. Like I said, we did like three builds plus some odds and ends stuff, and just this past weekend. So yeah, I like the Grand Rapids area. I still build them legal for that other org, LOL, 4.5. 4.5 from port.
I still build them legal for that other org. He said that other org.
Yeah.
So, if someone wanted to per se build a golf cart, it's still in the motorcycle class, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's with side by sides and everything else. Side by sides is motorcycles. I would assume the golf cart would be a motorcycle class as well. I would assume. I know like side by sides and like razors and stuff like that
Right.
are going
Pat
to
was
be
saying,
a motorcycle.
like, because we're always wanting to, golf cart and putts around and stuff. And he's like, I guess golf cart build could be fun.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Tim got in trouble with the quad at Slam one year. I had to stuff a business sticker on it until it was one of my company vehicles so he could ride around because they were trying to make him not be able to ride it around.
No, that's crazy.
I know. It was like harming nobody. I mean, Tim, he's just trying to ride around in there, and they jumped all over his butt. So I was like, okay, so they're like, as long as it's a team thing or something like that, whatever. So we made put the Bluetooth speaker up onto it and put stickers on it.
I know we got quite a few people already getting pre-registered, and it's one thing you want to do. You guys don't have to, but it'd be a great opportunity for everyone and for us. I mean, as the beginning intro said, if you're coming to Basswars this year, put your reason for coming to Basswars. I mean, why not? If y'all enjoy it, y'all compete. Let's pull this up and put Basswars down as your thing. I'm excited. As your org, the reason that you're coming, it definitely helps, and I know that it helps all of us as being judges and helps us keep going too. So, St. Louis is about an hour away.
St. Louis,
Michigan.
Oh yeah, St. Louis is. I mean, I'm like an hour. Well, no, I'd say about 30 minutes from St. Louis. I'm kind of like in between both those because St. Louis is heading out towards Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, been there before. I have been to Mount Pleasant a couple times.
Yeah, the casino.
Yep, exactly. That's exactly why I've been there. 50 minutes from Greenville, Dan says. 50 minutes.
No, not the way Bell drives. It's like 12.
Yep.
What's up, Clay? You're all good, man. We're still in here hanging out, having a good time, brother.
One down the highway.
Just showing off a couple builds. We were explaining. I went up to Jim's shop this weekend. We hammered out about three full builds in the weekend, and also did some other stuff on the other stuff on the side to get other builds fixed and whatnot. But we got it done, right? Got some happy people.
Bunch of it.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
Right.
Yeah. You got Clay, you're no wall, I believe, right, Clay? I'm still learning some of the guys because I know he's a Tennessee guy. Yeah, it was a lot of work. It was busy work. It was a busy weekend. I was busy. But I helped. Yeah. So like two other Indiana members that we have right now, on the team, they were both up there as well. It was awesome. So all the Indiana guys were there, right? Our whole Indiana team was there. We all were there showing love. I mean, all three of us.
You might be small now, but you guys are growing.
Yeah, we are growing. All three of us were there, and my build was the only one that didn't get touched. But we had fun doing the other builds. The other guys are super happy with them. So that's what matters. I'm excited. Jeremy, he was totally stoked. I know I drove his car down back home today, and he was having a blast. We were letting it rip a few times in that thing, but it was fun. Oh, not your wife. She wouldn't drive like that. Come on. Yeah, it was awesome weekend, Chuck, for sure. I love it. I've decided to build a no wall and a trunk build for the season since DB Nally was too much.
Dan said it's nice when you guys make it up here, except Jeremy Sutton. You can leave him home.
Dang. Yeah. Ooh. Look at that, Jeremy. Dan's going to mess with you now. You started teasing everybody up there when you were up there, so now they're going to tease you back. That's what happens.
So, good news is, I don't know, if whoever's all around the area, Michigan area, stuff like that, we have got a couple new areas that Bell was able to lock into place to be able to do some venues, and hopefully they'll work out real good for us. So that's going to be cool. We'll be getting those sent over to Billy on the event page to try to get that situated and locked in for a show. So that's cool.
Always. It's definitely awesome. I mean, you got that one show coming up. You got shows coming up, right?
Yeah, April 27th is our first show.
Okay. So April 27th is his first show.
Yeah, that'll be you'll be here with us for that one, and we're coming down for you for your March show.
Yeah, I know. Yep. I know. I will be up there. You already know. We'll be having a good time. We'll be getting everything in. It's cool seeing the chat interact. I like that. I like seeing you guys all talk to each other too. So it's always nice to see everybody. Need another
100%.
Similar to Cast show. Yeah.
We need an area that's like somewhere southern, like Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, right? Like, somewhere that's like middle of all of it to get everybody together.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so it's a nice area.
Yep. I see that, Clay. I know that. I know his shows. Yeah. I was hot seating Jeremy for fun on the way down. He wasn't paying attention. I just turn it up, get it going good, and I just hit the window button and it just hit him, and his whole face would change. It was great. I just messed with him a little bit on the way down.
Sure.
But I mean, it was eating 28 hertz. I love that. I love 28 to 32. It was just eating that little frequency right there. It was loving it. Yeah, I know about.
I knew you'd like it. Be tuned on that line.
Man, I really liked it. I actually like it. I was like, man, I could live with a build like this, just as like a daily. It was definitely
It's
nice.
not bad for 215s in the trunk of his car. I mean,
Yeah.
there is no more trunk space at all left, but
It gets it though. It's doing what he wanted. So, yeah. But like I was saying, the Tennessee shows, I do know a lot of them with Greg Kelly. Newport, Tennessee. Like, see, we have a show the 27th up here as well. April 6th, I probably have a show. I'm just saying that because I have a ton of shows. And for people that wasn't here last week or that's here this time, I actually am going to be starting to do some shows at Soundcheck starting September of this year. So that was a huge accomplishment for Basswars and myself. I feel it was it's a big move. And I'm ready to bring it. We got asked by RP on a live 3 Mondays ago. He asked me or 2 Mondays ago. Yeah, he asked me if I would start doing it. Oh yeah, I guess Jessica just kind of put a list that's got some of your guys' shows and some of mine in it. So yeah, no joke, Jeffrey. Wall life really gets cramped. I got like 3 feet of room in height to move around in my Cobalt. Like, no joke, and there's no seats or nothing in it. It's just like a little tiny cabin area. It sucks. I mean, it was smaller, but we broke a lot of the stuff out of it already.
try that wall life with Lambo doors. That's even funner.
Oh yeah. That's true. You got the G5. I mean, this is a list of shows that Jessica posted. That would be my wife. She posted them up, so you can, if you guys are interested in any of them or close.
Yeah, you guys
then
can ask
check them out.
if there are any questions for sure. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, I mean,
I have to go in my office. Yeah. Get the light on. Get the light on.
Yeah, Michael, for sure, man. That is, I mean, I got it running across the stream. Down at the bottom too, it says, welcome to Base Wars Live with Brandon and Jim. Any questions, feel free to ask, and thank you all. So yeah, if you have any questions, man, feel free. There's a lot of people in the chat that'll help too if they have a thought on something too. So it's not all the shows. It's not all the shows at all. That's for sure. But it's a touch of them. I do have quite a bit.
I just don't have my books.
Yeah, you didn't. I was gonna say you didn't even put the sound check one on there, but DTX. Yeah.
All them Recon light.
Yeah, I mean, I absolutely love it. Says if your car doesn't have a CD player, do you have to run an outside head unit? No. You don't have to run an outside head unit, man. He says if your car doesn't have a CD player, do you have to run an outside head
You can
unit?
highlight those, and then I can see them too. Right?
Oh, I didn't know. I thought you could see them. There
I
you go.
can't if I keep switching back and forth over to it.
Oh, it keeps changing up. All right.
With me wandering the shop and moving around and stuff like that, it's good for you to keep highlighting.
All right. Yeah, so that's what he wanted to know.
That's definitely told you guys the truth about that box, though, right? Right on spot.
Yeah, it did. So I'm not sure exactly what Michael is trying to get out of this. So like, what exactly answer is he wanting? So if your car doesn't have a CD player, you have to run an outside unit. I mean, and technically, no. It depends on. It
No,
just
I mean
depends.
like can run it Bluetooth and so are you trying to run something for music or CD or what are you needing or
Yeah. You can use your phone to like if you got a Bluetooth, DSP or whatever you are.
Yes, you can use your phone. How does it work? That's what he asked.
So can you use your phone, or how does it work?
yep. Anything that you can use to play music through your amplified system inside your vehicle. Actually, don't even need amplifier. You can run it on radio if you want radio power. But
Oh, okay. So he's wanting to know if he can use his phone to compete.
yeah,
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of people. Jeremy Sutton, he actually is one of the guys that he sits there and Bluetooths it. Exactly, Greg. Whatever makes it play. You do what you got to do. We're pretty lenient on all that. We just want you guys to come out and have a good time. So
yeah.
and any local judges, not just Jim or I, whoever's your local judge, it'd be the same way. They're gonna be more than willing to help you and
Just
be there for you if you need it.
be careful with the whole phone thing. I definitely like to see USB or something. Makes it easier on you because if in the middle of your run somebody makes a call to you and you don't have it shut down, you could get that interrupted on your system. So there's some pros and not good pros to it.
And then also, make sure you stay close to your vehicle because you can move way too far and it'll like cut it off. But he says
Anyway.
just unplug an RCA and start tapping on it.
Yeah, Dan, I seen that 8-track you got there, man. That's pretty cool, old school stuff in there. If it works, man, kick it on. I'm not sure how many 8-tracks are out there that are up to spec for music, but we could try it.
Yeah, no problem, Michael. I'm glad we could help you out, man.
Yeah, airplane mode helps out for sure. But if you go into airplane mode, might not, like if he's using YouTube or something like that, might not be able to have access to the internet. Yeah, and that's another example though too. I did see Greg is bringing up the point that like the Access Power Show, they have no cell signal, and we've run into that. So Belle competes and she uses her phone too, and we have come across that where not having signal, like down in a couple areas in Kentucky, where if you don't have any signal and you're trying to play something with it, that's going to kind of hurt you a little bit. So try to get a USB drive that has music onto it and run a USB. If not, what do I think they have? Like one of those ones that you can put together with a Bluetooth thing or whatever onto it, or like an aux plug or something.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, there's always I don't know. I'm trying to think if you have no cell service. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of another way. Like if you had a DSP or something, you might be able to work around the cell phone part of it. But
yeah, I mean, that's an aux cord and plug into a drive piece or something.
Mm-hmm.
Have to come by one of the shows and check it out and see what you got for options. It's always good, but for sure, whatever way that you can, as long as there is cell service around.
Yeah, Jeremy likes to use the Tidal music streaming service because of how good the quality is. Like on Tidal, yeah. It is great quality. It's awesome. You hear stuff that you normally won't hear in music, but I really do enjoy it. I know he hooked me up with his he put me on his family plan. Not even joking. He just added me, sent me a link or whatever. And so I sit on there and mess around and look up songs, build a playlist, and
Yeah, so does your wife.
sometimes my wife gets hold of my phone and puts on songs that I would never put on my playlist, but she does do it. I think we all have that second half, I'm sure. But yeah, no, I mean it's all about having fun. We all do it out of love and having a good time, and we all have that same passion for the hobby, and that's what it's about. So I know some of us are more into SQ, some of us really like SPL. So
Kind of curious to see if they'll get SQ going for Basswars.
I would love to see SQ be a part of Basswars. Like I know Basswars. I mean, it says it in the name, like Basswars. You know what I'm saying? But like, I think it would be cool to add like an SQ, some kind of SQ stuff. And I don't know if that's where the demo wars comes in, and they're just trying to use that more as an SQ. But even at that, they use that as an SQ. You and I as judges don't judge demo wars. We have, 3 random people in the crowd to get the crowd involved actually judge the demo wars part of it. So it wouldn't actually be us judging for SQ.
Right.
Now, if we could get something where it could be a possibility, I mean, obviously that would be awesome. I mean, I love SQ. I love demo wars. I think it's a great concept, and it makes, I don't know, it's the most audio part of the show to me. I mean, you're listening to actual music. It's, you know what I mean? You get to hear everything.
Yep.
You really get a chance to sit down, and everybody gets to sit down towards it. Like I always do it at the end of my shows. All the demo wars. So people are done in the lanes, and that way, everybody that's there in the crowd can actually focus on the person that is doing their demo war run. And they can sit there and actually enjoy, the music aspect of it, and like respect the amount of work the person's put into that build. So I think I don't know. I love that part of it. So he said, cool. I haven't done this since Usaki was run by Greg Miller in the South. Hopefully I can find close to Mississippi. Hey, Billy's in Mississippi, Michael.
Yep.
As the owner of Basswars, that man right there will get you right.
He might have a show or two. Who's doing his shows down there? I think he had somebody doing the shows down there.
No, he still does them too. I believe he's doing them too. So yeah, I mean, if you look up Billy Temple, man, or look on basswars.org, and franchises, and you'll see who's the closest judge to you. It'll be just like a little map, and it'll tell you who is closest to you as your judge. And then it'll give you like their phone number, contact them, see when they're throwing a show, and you can get one done, man. You can get out there and no, we appreciate you too, man. Glad we could help you, man. So
Then he went
Plug it in. Plug it in.
what do you mean? So
Other side.
Jeremy says he left his USB with his daddy.
Weird.
Yeah.
I ain't see it.
That USB's gone.
Gone. Broke down.
Yep. I mean, in reality, Jeremy got a huge training course this weekend. In reality, he learned a lot. He was stoked about that too, because he was talking to me about that on the way home as well.
Crash course.
Yeah. got to see a lot of cool stuff. He learned a bunch of different things that he didn't know about, and it was awesome. It was cool. He was definitely excited that he learned as much as he did. And see, there you go. He said 100%. He did learn a ton of stuff. He had a blast. So
Right.
that is that's what we do though. I mean, that's what we do as a team. That's what we do as a family. We're all there for each other. We all look out for each other, and I mean that's the way the whole community should be in reality. We all do the same thing. We all love the same stuff.
Yeah, I had to plug my phone in because it's still not charging properly. Crazy.
Now what's wrong with that phone?
I think I need a new charger port.
Ever since it fell off the back of my truck,
I'm not happy.
It's not happy ever since it fell off the back of my truck and got ran over or whatever happened to it. It definitely got probably ran over.
I watched it.
Yeah. So
I'm hoping that we get a chance to get down there for your show down there at RP Shop. I want to get a chance to actually get down there. I've only been there and out in the front lot, but I've never actually gone into the shop, hung out.
yeah, it's pretty cool. I've been there quite a few times. So, what?
Many times.
Yeah, many times. Literally sat down, ate lunch with RP before. I mean, I've had him sit there, get demos in my car. I don't know. And I was like, no, I'm good. I'm going to pass on getting a demo in his van. So and he's offered to give me a demo of the van, and I'm like, no, I'm good. I don't want to die. Like that van's rough, man. I mean, you can be just next to it and it plays and it's loud. Like it's like it's so loud. But
Who did somebody say we had like a demo king or some award that was just recently handed out? I think I was just hearing about somebody doing something. I am curious on who's our loudest demo person that's actually out of all Basswars. Like Luke is definitely gnarly up there.
Yeah, I mean, if Luke would get up in the lanes for sure, he'd be awesome with the lows, anyways. I mean, I know
Gordon.
Chris Gordon does deal out some nasty demos. They're fun. But I mean, he's changing his whole build up, so that's going to be interesting. He's doing a sixth in that now too. So that'll be fun to see. King and Queen loud seat I heard so far on demo. I don't know. I have no idea, but I know we got a lot of interesting stuff. I know, like, you got to think. Are you talking about people that can just demo?
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm just curious on who's our loudest, like, musical demo, like, just yeah, or like a demo where I guess or whatever. But
well, I know, like, like you said, Chris Gordon. I mean, he was doing 62s, 63s, pretty steady, like, just on music, sitting there banging away. And then, I mean, he did do a 144 or 143 and some change and crowd loud. I mean, you can't sleep on the no walls, though, I guess. It's
yeah,
some pretty
our loudest our loudest crowd loud right now?
For a no wall?
Yeah.
Is a 141 and some change. Or no, it's a 141 even. 141 even. Dead 141.
Who's doing that?
Rick Memmering, which that was a little bit of hands-on this weekend as well. Right?
Kind of curious. Kind of curious. I like it. That whole crowd loud and who's all demoing and stuff and going out there. You're going to get the loudest demo. You're going to, like, who's going to split your wig just getting in there and hearing a song.
And there's one guy that comes to my shows and he don't ever compete. But he's got an Astro van with 4 18s in it or 6 18s maybe. And it's a fourth as well. And man, that thing's violent. He plays hard rock and roll, like heavy metal.
Yeah.
And it is some rough demos, man. Like, I mean, I've gotten demos in that van and it's got me. I think that's Javarian Bertley or something. I think that's his name is Javarian or Tavarian Bertley. I can't remember. It's one of those. He's got a cool. I know he was trying to sell that Astro for a while. Yeah, that is the Indiana team president. Jeremy said he's going to try a crowd loud no wall. He wants to see what it does. He just wants to give it a try. Yeah, crowd loud's any song, but I have recommendations. I mean, just because it's just a song to go to. Everybody, you got a 50-second intro, and eventually it'll start going straight bass. But everybody knows. Oh, Brett's in here. Stacy, Greg Kelly, I'm pre-registered. You're running your lanes at Made of Steel. Oh, that's awesome, Brett. I've always wanted to go to Made of Steel, and I've never been down there. It's in Florida. It used to be I think it was at Hillsborough County Fairgrounds. I think is what it was. Because it was down. It's in Florida. I know that. And this year, I think they got a new location. If I remember, but
I've never been to a Made of Steel show either.
I've always wanted to go. I know a lot of the big names do go out there. I know JP goes out there. I know a lot of like the big brand owners. They do go to that show. So
I know the Showdown had a lot of big hitters out there.
Mm-hmm. Song we did on the way home was crazy loud and wasn't even on full. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I didn't even have it up. I only turned it to like 24 and turned the knob not even all the way up, and it was rough. It was hitting hard. I don't know why. I didn't even know what note or frequency it was hitting, but it was rough.
Just remember the song when you get a chance to get in the lanes again, run it.
I don't know if anybody. I mean, some people might hate on it, but I know it was a Ryan Upchurch song. That's all I know. I don't remember which song it was. I know it was a Ryan Upchurch song. It's on his playlist. Probably can find it again. But yeah, it was definitely getting it. I don't know. I mean, this is a. Yeah, I get it, Jeremy. He said,
What did he say?
That's the problem. You forgot the song too. Yeah, I was getting it though. Hey Zach, how you doing tonight? There you go, Jim.
I feel like there's a bunch of people been asking me about great placements and stuff to place the mic and stuff like that. It's like, I don't know, you got a few runs. Let's get you here in the lanes and let's just try it. Instead of trying the same old thing, try something different. Find another spot. So they're like, well, where you suggest that somewhere different? Always done it on the glass or always done it in the kick panel, So fun fact, when we metered the Honda, we threw that mic in the center of the Honda and it was louder there. We even tried Bells on her ride was louder in her kick on the driver's side with the driver's door open.
Right.
It's just a lot
Yeah,
of things for people to be able to try out.
Yeah, Kevin, for sure, man. I can't wait to see your new build or whatever, man. Yeah, no, I get it. I agree with you 100%, though. I think definitely test different spots. And I don't know. He's playing peekaboo again, or his phone might have died. Definitely try different spots. Sometimes you can be louder on the driver's side than the passenger side, or you might be louder passenger side over the driver's side. So, oh, and he's back. So, this is his weekly tradition is to play peekaboo. So,
I'm telling you, it was going so well there for the last couple weeks, and then all of a sudden, boop, here we go again. Got to keep dropping in and out.
yeah, I'm not sure, Dan, if that's the right song, but yeah. What were you trying to get at, Jim? What were you saying?
I was saying that there's a lot of really good places in a vehicle that's probably hiding somebody's DVs that they're looking for.
Oh yeah. You always got to
Somebody's
chase.
playing peekaboo with DVs.
Yeah, it's probably you.
I'm telling you.
You're in there playing peekaboo with the DBs.
I don't know. Just throw it in the port and call it a glass score, right?
No. We got Port Wars for that. If people want to do a glass score, I mean, you can always do old school. I mean, that's a center of the glass or whatever, old school song.
I'm definitely doing that this year.
It's in a not rebase, no rebase version. It's the original version.
Dirty Diana.
Yeah, and Flash Dance and Hard Habit to Break. Bam, got all three of them. Woo! Getting there.
I'm gonna run that this year for sure, just for fun.
Try it, Jeremy.
Bet you Jeremy could do it too.
I bet he could. I bet he'd do good in it. It's fun. It's a fun class. Yeah, definitely. The old school class is so underrated. I feel like there's not a lot of people that do it, but it's such a fun class. I know Chris Gordon did run it quite a few times for me. I know there's a lot of people that do run it, but I mean it's in our area. It's one of those underrated classes, I guess. Like people just don't get into it enough. Like I think that they would actually get really involved, and really be able to enjoy it if they did. I know Jeremy was talking to me the other night, and he was asking about the bullseye class. Why don't you give some insight on that?
Bullseye. Who was asking about the bullseye?
Jeremy. He wanted
Jeremy
to know,
thinking about running bullseye.
yeah, because I believe it's a money pot.
Yes, sir.
That is a money a cat.
I got my coffee.
You can win cash in that class.
Ooh. Get back up in here. He said, I show Michael Jackson beat it with all doors open. Oh, she likes it, huh?
Oh, look at that. She normally don't like his systems, so I know that because he always tells
That'd
me,
be nice.
my wife hates it. My wife's going to hate it.
Yeah, was it so Bullseye's 30-second average class, where the judge picks the SPL, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct. So, like, say you're at your show, you could say, all right, we're going to do bullseye. You got to get the closest to a 139.99.
Without going over it.
Without going over, and it's 30 seconds average on music.
Yep.
or you could say a 129.9.
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, make it easy for
the-
the make
I
it
know
easy.
the money you're talking about. The money what it costs is $10 rerun.
Yeah, and then like it goes into a pot, right?
Right.
And whoever wins that class gets the pot from that class.
I want to make something that sound great.
So there's money to be made in Base Wars.
Yes, so we do have a cash pot class.
Yeah, the Port Wars. I know there's a few people that are wanting to do that, which I think is funny.
Dude, Port Wars is hilarious. It's so fun to watch, though. I loved it. I had quite a few people run it, and I didn't honestly think it'd be very popular around here just because of the way it is around here. But like, man, there's a few people. I was surprised. There's a lot of people that ran it from around here. So
I want to see the first 180 out of a port.
I don't even think there's a 180 yet on our records for a port score. I think I don't know. I think it's a 170 something.
You get full port or half of it, or what?
The pot. He was like the pot for the bullseye.
Oh yeah.
He was curious how much you get out of it.
Get all of it.
Get all of it. You got a 161 the last show on the port. Yeah. It's because it was like flare to flare, so the way it was set up. So I had to set like right on that little flare because you can't put it in the box. When it's a port score, it's got to be in the port. It's got to be in the port. Not just like crammed all the way back in the corner of the box.
Right.
Like, it's got to be an actual port score. So
not rammed in the port into the back end of the box, just in the port.
Yeah, not sitting way up in there. I mean, it's going to be a port score. So, but yeah, I do got the new fancy term lab. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I guess Wayne stepped it up, and that new term lab case, man, it's nice hard case. Comes with a foam all already pre-cut with like exact spots for the term lab.
That's how he sent you the term lab in a case already?
Yeah, it was already in that case with it, all the foam pre-cut and everything. All the spots were in it. Beautiful, man. Compared to that
The bag.
That little carry bag. Yeah, this is like an actual hardback case. It is awesome. Very nice case. I mean, I even actually called him back and complimented him on the case. I was like, this is so nice. I was going to go buy one to do that myself, but because those term labs take abuse being even in those bags. And then it's hard to get
That's what I had mine is, that orange case.
Yeah, it's hard to get it all wrapped up in that all the cords and stuff wrapped up and shoved back in that little bag after every show. It'd be much easier. Everything's already got a placement. So
yeah. It's good to keep it organized, keep it safe, 100%.
Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah. I mean, I know.
So
I don't know.
In Bandit class, that's with an amplifier that states that it's 3K or less, right?
Yeah. Yes, it's got to be 3K or less.
We're not clamping that class, right?
Right.
So no Orion amplifiers in that class, right?
Correct. Because if you look on their website.
Okay, not that that Orion one.
Just not that Orion one. I mean, you can use the Cobalt series. I'm sure that'd be all right. But the HCCA, you know what I'm saying? The HCCA SPLX 3K, man, it's
Jeremy's the new Assassin class runner.
Yeah, he already told me he was going to run Assassin.
Yeah, at 53 hertz, he's going to do it.
Oh God, I hope not. I would torture him if he did 53 hertz. I would be like, dude, that's stupid. I would try to help him as much as I could. Stay away from 53 hertz. That is
He's
not
gonna
what that likes.
sandbag and do it at 23 hertz then.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be not sandbagging too much, probably. I'm telling you, it's still, even when it got below that 28, it was still moving stuff. It was still shaking
Yeah,
everything. His hatch
his
looked like
little 215s, man, they definitely getting down.
yeah, that hatch looked like Jello on that car. So it was just jiggling. It was awesome. It was awesome. I had a blast messing with that thing today and over the weekend. He said, "You, you said I can go 21 to 70." No.
No 70. Stay out of the lanes in 70s. No.
You got to go to that other org to do a 70 hertz. Sorry, Jeremy. No offense. He'd have to go to the other org, huh? He couldn't do it. It's 53 hertz caps. Unless he did like, he says he's the new RP. Yeah, he's funny. You better start coming up with more money then.
Yeah, get that steel cage up in there.
Yep, get a steel cage in there. Put 1810s in that thing. And 36 8Ks. Do one on each coil. He said he's got daddy. Why is he such a goof? You're so silly, dude. Oh, he's so funny.
Don't make you compete in the trunk class, Kingpin.
And he can't even do that because it's a no wall. He's not technically a trunk.
I know, we're gonna stuff him in the trunk and let him bang on the back end of it. He's gonna be the new subwoofer.
We got rid of that class. We did have a trunk rattling class last year when I first
That's
started.
right.
Yeah,
right.
we could have threw him in the trunk back then and let him, bang on the trunk. We could have probably won something. But yeah, when I first started doing it last year in August, there was an actual class to, like for trunk rattling. A lot of those big donk cars, they get into that stuff. But I never had any of those in my lanes, but I've seen it where they get into those.
What are we just holding the meter at a foot away from in the Mayhem one?
You give it to someone of their choice, whoever's running the lanes. Usually, like, it'll be their wife or like one of their friends or whatever, and they'll hold it. You just measure a foot out from either window. Now, I guess it don't matter, passenger or driver side window. And they just hold it out a foot from the window and roll the window down, and they just hold it up there and let it go. So, yep. I mean, that's basically that's all you got to do with Mayhem. That's a 1 minute run, 1 minute average. Mayhem is a 1 minute average on music.
And crowd loud is
30 seconds.
I mean, all that stuff is no limit power class, right?
Correct. We do have there is a trunk crowd loud, there's a no wall crowd loud, and then a wall crowd loud. But that's the only stipulations. Other than that, it's not broken up into power by power or nothing. So yeah, Dan, Jeremy definitely added deadener. So yeah, it's just basically like Dan Campbell and Jeremy, for instance. So them two, I know they're in here, so I'll use them as examples. They're both no walls. They'd both be in crowd loud no wall. Don't matter what their culinary or power differences are. They'd both be in the same class in crowd loud no wall. Well, you know, as far as a crowd loud class, yes, they'd be in the same class.
Well, I guess we have to put Jeremy into Typhoon No Wall too.
I agree.
Let him run that 29 hertz life.
It'll do it. It'll do it. I don't know how much it'll do, but I know it'll do it. I don't know what it'll do for a score, but it'll definitely play it.
He's gonna have to dip around in the pond a little bit and find out where he settles down nicely.
Yep. He said, "Dang it, I'm gonna go broke."
That's funny. But you're gonna have a chance to win every class there is that you fit in.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. The more classes you try, the more chances you have to be a world champion. Exactly, Dan. Both of us got that on the back of his truck. Get loud or go broke trying. That's part of it. It's part of the hobby. It's an expensive hobby, but it's a fun one. It's a fun hobby. A lot of people enjoy it. That's just part of the game, man. It's part of it. It's part of what you do, right, Jim?
Mm-hmm.
It costs
Base
money
head
to play
lifestyle.
with the big boys. Yep, it definitely costs money to play with big boys.
Base head lifestyle.
It is. It is. Dan said he picked up a little RC drift car to run at the events this year. That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome, Dan. Well, I'll be at a few of them, so I'll get to see it. So I'm all right with that. I know we have a lot of people down here that run those big hobby RC cars, man. They're huge, and you're driving like 60, 70 miles an hour just flying across the soccer fields, and it's awesome. It's fun to watch. And then like we got a nice little area where like the kids will sit there and play football, and like it's a big venue. We have tons of room, so it's normally always a good turnout. But I'm definitely excited. Like I said, I mean it's less than 2 weeks away. Got my first show. You guys are gonna come down. I'm excited about that. What's up, Rob? Rob's in here. That's my motorcycle guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited for all these bikes that are trying to come out this year. There's quite a few guys that are out there wanting to get in the lanes with the bikes and get to see the gang all together and coming out to the shows. I do think it'd be cool when we get a few of the kids' little carts going, like we talked about. I definitely want to do the golf cart one. I feel like we're gonna make one.
Yeah, when I get back into town, I'm gonna hit Rob up. He wants me to check out his truck and see what his truck does, and we're gonna do some testing and tuning on his truck because he's got a truck. He just did a system in as well. So, but I'm definitely gonna get a hold of him once I get into town. Really, Jeremy? Best about my ride is I can turn it up, get pulled over by a cop. I can say I'm deaf, and I had to turn it up so I can hear it. I need it up so I can hear, and they'll let me go without a ticket. It is. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean nothing. Nobody else is watching. You're good. There's only like 7 people in here besides you. Nobody else knows you except for Jeremy, but Jeremy don't count. Nobody else is watching, man.
No, nobody will ever come back in here to watch it later.
I mean, they'd have to watch an hour and 40 minutes into it just to know what I said. So, now see, he don't know anything. So, I'm still teaching Jeremy the secrets, the art of using the bass knob. Man.
Yeah, his secret is just turn it all the way up and throw it down on the floor.
that was his secret. I'm showing him how pressure works. I showed him that today. How you can change direction of pressure by just changing, where a window's opened or closed or a door is opened and closed. I was messing with him today and showing him that, and I mean, I was getting him. He was sitting there grabbing his throat like a funny guy. Yeah, he was being goofy. He was sitting there grabbing his throat when I hot seated him. It was funny. He wasn't expecting it. It got him though. Snuck and got him. Like I said, for it being what it is, it definitely is. It gets down. It definitely gets down. So I think he's gonna have a good year. I think he's gonna have fun. He's got a lot of good people to back him up. Good family. So
I mean, he came to get louder and get a box and a different amp and do different things and make a complete build. And he wanted to be happy with his build. And in order to be happy with his build, he wanted to get a little bit of windy in it, and he wanted to get a little louder, and he wanted to take it and be able to play musical. He wanted to be everything, and he kind of got that out of all of it. So, I mean, even if he is running in the lanes and he doesn't win at everything he does, he still at least has a build that he completely enjoys now. So,
and that's like, that's what we discuss a lot of times, even in our shows. It's like, it doesn't matter what you bring as long as you enjoy it. I mean, you got to enjoy your build. Like, it don't matter what anyone else says or whatever. Just be happy with the build you got or what you enjoy it. That's all that matters. And it don't matter if I like it or if the next guy likes it. I mean, as long as you like it, that's all that matters. So, I mean, that's just what it is. Right. Turn it up and put it in the glove box. That's what he did before. I'm not joking with the bass knob. He had turned the bass knob up and just like put it in the glove box and leave it there. I'm like, what are you doing? A whole 30 seconds. Whole 30 seconds.
You walk away and come back after 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. And I was like, what are you doing? Yeah, that was a long time ago. He's getting better about it. He's still learning, and that's cool. I'm glad he's see, Kevin says very true. Kevin was at a few of the shows. He's seen Jeremy. Just
call it the glove box kid.
Yeah, no doubt. He just just turns it all the way up, puts his bass knob in the glove box, and walks away.
We had a competitor one time up here. We went into Muskegon, and he got in the lanes. I don't think he ever competed. He said he did, but I really don't think he ever did, because he knew a little bit about some stuff to do what he needed to do, because he thought he had to get his RPMs up on his vehicle. Yeah. And he just sat there during his run, and it wasn't really a organization show. It was just a regular old team show that we were putting on and stuff. And he sat there with his vehicle with it red light going, burn, 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 burn. And while he was running his knob, everybody kind of scattered away from the car thinking it was going to blow up.
Yeah, I mean, typically idling your car up will help, but typically it's going to be between like 1,800, 1,700, 1,800 where you're going to get the most out of it. Right?
Right.
I mean, optimally, it's going to be, 17 to 18, maybe 2K, depending on the alt. But
I think most of the rules I've seen across most of the other orgs is 2K power, or 2K RPMs max.
At the most, yeah. Basswars, they don't care, but I mean, I had one guy as well, and he'd sit there and like it, bah, 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 bah. Like, yeah, it's just, I mean, I've seen the same thing, and things just redlining, and oh, I mean, don't get me wrong, it was kind of cool because it was turboed, but I was like, just because your car is turbo and it's loud and got a loud exhaust, it don't help you win, man. Like, not gonna win. But
Can you see that, Brandon?
what?
Can you see through the window?
No, like kind of, but not really. I mean, maybe people that has you wider on their screen can, but I can't. I can see a tarp, maybe. I can see
That's the
wood
tarp
on.
in the wall.
I can see wood on the dash.
Does that make me extreme because I have wood on my dash?
I don't think so. Not that. Not just a little strip up there. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about what I would do. I'd be like, I don't know. Let me call Billy. I'm just gonna be honest. I have to call
Someone
Billy.
came in with a board with a 3/4 inch piece of wood screwed to the top of their dash.
They want to be extreme. Are they extreme or not? Like Jeremy says, turn your phone sideways. It's bigger.
Now I'm upside down.
Yeah, what happened there, Jeremy? It didn't work. He didn't get big. Yeah, lay on the hood of Pat's truck. You're modeling now. Look, Jim's starting his modeling career on the live right now. Jeremy says he's just joking. Yeah, no, I think this year's gonna be good for both of us, though. I think you're gonna have a lot of good shows come up. Like I said,
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Like I said, check out the Basswars page. Oh my god.
Bucket challenge. I'm gonna get on it.
Yeah.
How do you want to do the bucket challenge? What are we gonna do? Like, how much are we gonna put between the subs? I can't just bowl them together. Like, we need to really come up with a game plan of what we're gonna do on that whole bucket challenge. Are we gonna like test it for SBO wise, or?
I say we do like an SPL challenge with the buckets, but then maybe after that, get a couple scars or something and have them fight it out.
I think I can do like a couple of 10s versus 12s in a bucket.
Yeah, like just see. All right, this is what you get with a single 10. This
Sundown
is
versus resilient.
What?
A sundown versus a resilient.
I mean, Jeremy said or use a 6.5 and an 8.
Get some suggestions, get some ideas.
A sundown versus resilient.
Yeah, a couple different brands or something. You know, it'd be really funny is to take a couple door speakers and send 10K through them. See what you get out of it for SBO instead of a car.
Yeah, you see those builds though, man. People have like the whole back seat is full of 6x9s. Like the whole thing is just covered in 6x9s. That's insane. Yeah, I get it, Jeremy. He said it just helps keep the price down. So you're not risking blowing anything that's super expensive or costs a lot.
All right.
Yeah, I mean I don't know. I mean, we're always open to suggestions or what you guys want to see. So
yeah, for sure. Definitely. I know we had a long weekend, so we kind of drugged out and tired and beat up over on this Monday live.
Yeah, I'm very, very tired. I was like already been asleep once today, and I'm ready to go back to sleep. Not gonna lie, I am extremely tired tonight. So
it's almost time to kill this live here, so cut it short just a little bit today.
Been on almost 2 hours.
Yes, sir.
Already. So yeah, I mean, I guess
There's no other questions. We can roll it up.
yeah, I mean, let's see. Is there any other questions from anybody? Yeah, Dan, you have a good
Reach
night
out to-
too, brother. Oh man.
Oh man.
That's a Jeremy thing. Greg Corbin. What about Greg Corbin? I'm guessing that's you, Billy. 182, you'd think. What is that? Oh, is that port?
Oh, the 180 I want to see a 180 port.
Oh, yeah, I think Billy jumped in here. He says Greg Corbin, 182, I think. Yeah, I didn't know. I wasn't sure. I thought the other night, me and Jeremy, the other guy in here, we were looking him up, and I thought it was 170 something, but maybe you're right.
I want to do is to definitely get that together so I can kind of know who's got the top scores. I get asked a lot. A lot of people ask me about that, like all the top scores and stuff like that. I don't know. I guess it gives them something to work towards, or for, or no, or things to accomplish, or set a goal or something. I'm not sure, but I do get a lot of people asking about what the maximum that's been done, or what somebody's done in certain classes. So.
Oh, it's definitely motivational. You know what I mean? There is a lot of people that motivates them, like, hey, you know what? I want to try to beat that. Like, I think I can do it. And that's good. It's good.
Right.
That gives them some kind of goal, some kind of initiative to push a little harder maybe next time. So,
100%.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Kevin says get some sleep.
I know we wore out. We definitely are burned up.
We are spent, bro. We had a long weekend. We got a bunch of builds out. Oh, he demos and meters at a 182. That's his demo. That's
all right, I gotta find this. I gotta find this guy and get a demo.
He's in Vegas, I believe.
That's all right. I like Vegas. We'll go visit there once in a while.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be the next one I go to. Showdown. Got to do is that Showdown one out there.
I don't know. I'd like to try going to like the Sundown Show and Ruckus and stuff like that too this year. So
for sure,
if I can get the time or make the time, I definitely love coming out to those. Chris Lee demos and does a 188 one and some change, and Greg Corbin does a 182.
Yeah, I know Chris Lee. Last I was in Chris Lee's and talked to him with his build, he was doing 72 at like 43 or something when the last time I got a chance to get in there. Now he's changed all over his NSV6s and everything getting louder.
Yep. Hey, they don't sleep, do they? A lot of the people that do this stuff, they don't sleep a lot. That's for sure. Jeremy says, I've always wanted to go to Vegas. Jeremy's one of those guys, he'd be over there counting cards and making a bunch of money. And we're like, what the heck? How do you get so much money? I'm just kidding. I know you want to do that, Jeremy. But, yeah, I guess for tonight, I think we're going to call it. We're going to wrap this one up, right?
Yeah. I think we'll come back next week. I'll do some metering oddball stuff and put out some things onto there. I do want to get my screen set up for Basswars to show the layout and stuff like that a little bit too.
For sure, Rob. March 16th, Marion soccer fields. I'll be there. I will. I'll hit you up as soon as I get back into town. I'm on my way back. I just stopped at a hotel tonight, so I did it live from the hotel. So,
yeah, I'll be there.
But yeah, Jim's gonna be there as well. But I will definitely get in touch with you, and we can go from there, Rob. And yep, I guess I will. I guess I'm gonna call it there. You good with that?
Yes, sir. I'm good. I'm tired.
All right. Well, you all have a good night, and we appreciate you guys coming in and checking out the stream. We like it. And again, another reminder: we do this every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern time.
Some Mondays better than others.
Yeah, some Mondays are better than others. Like today was kind of a crappy Monday, but we're exhausted. Everybody's tired. But yeah, just every Monday, come on in, check it out, give it a like, share.
Yeah, please share it out. Try to get more in.
Yeah.
Come and hang out with us.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna send you guys out with a exit video and enjoy the rest of your guys' night.
All right, guys.
Until next week. See you guys.
Peace.